Okay guys, time for personal stories. At the beginning of my career, I went to HR department for genuine career advice. They smiled, they nodded, and they held me back. Not because they were evil, but because that is what HR is structurally designed to do. And the moment I understood this, and I mean truly understood this, I never walked into HR office the same way again. Hello guys, Millennium Griffin here, and today we are talking about HR. And before you think this is just another corporate rant, I want to be clear. This is my personal experience. It does not reflect every HR professional or every company. I'm just sharing what happened to me so you can make your own informed decisions. It's not about HR being a villain. Not all HR professionals are wrong. In my career, I have met genuinely good people in HR, but they are rare. And the reason they are rare, it's not personal, it's structural. And that structural reality is what we need to talk about. Let me take you back to the beginning. I was dealing with standard paperwork. It was my first job in corporation as support agent and I was new to all of this. I knew there were two options, but HR only presented me with one. And I had to ask about second option myself. And I had no idea which one actually served me the best. So I did what any reasonable, trusting person would do. I asked HR directly which of these two options is better for me. And, well, they choose option one, the one they presented first. And what I did not understand at the time, what nobody told me, was that option one meant longer processes in almost everything. It made changing jobs significantly more difficult. It was, in the most literal sense, the option that kept me in place. And later, I came back to this decision with clearer eyes and I choose option 2 instead. And here's uncomfortable truth. HR was not satisfied. They, did not say it directly. There was no confrontation, just like, okay, but I could feel the shift. The energy changed. And you know what? Option 2 is exactly what allowed me to leave when I was ready to leave. Now, and this is the most important, I'm not saying every HR professional is like this. In 11 years inside corporate, structures and management, I have met good HR people, professional, honest, genuinely trying to help you. But they were the exception. And the reason it's not individual character, it's the structure. And it brings us to the real question. Why does this happen? Because HR does not work for you. HR works for the company. Just think about this. Who pays HR? The company. Who sets performance objectives? The company. Who defines what a successful HR outcome looks like? The company. And what does the company want? It wants you productive in your current role. It doesn't want you to negotiate. It doesn't want you to leave ahead of schedule. It doesn't want you growing in a direction it did not plan for. So, when you walk and ask what is better for me, they are not answering that question. They are answering a different one. What is better for the organization right now? And in most cases, the answer is to keep this person here for as long as possible. And it's like, not a conspiracy theory. System behaving exactly as it designed to. Once you understand this, everything about your corporate experience start making sense. And guys, it's kind of honest conversation is useful to you, consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It helps me a lot. Now, does this mean you should never speak to HR? No, of course not. Does it mean every HR interaction is a trap? Well, same here. Once again, no. HR is a legal and compliance function with a human face. It manages risk on behalf of the organization. It can be useful when your interests happen to align with the company's. But the moment those interests diverge, and they will, HR will follow the company. Every single time. Let me be direct. I do not tell you this story to make you afraid of HR. No, I tell it because I wish someone had told me earlier, not as a warning to become paranoid, but as a structural reality to be understood. HR is a function, like finance, like legal, like compliance. It serves the organization first. When your interests align, HR can be genuinely helpful and it will be helpful. But the moment they diverge, HR follows the organization. It's just how it's designed. In my opinion, the most dangerous thing you can do in corporate environment is assume an institutional function is on your personal side. Institutions are not built for individuals, they are built for the collective. And this clarity, it's not about cynism, it's basically how you survive. So, have you ever had a moment where HR did not act in your interest? Or maybe you had one of those rare good experiences? Let me know in the comments. I read all of them, and this is exactly the kind of conversation this channel was built for. Millennium Griffin out.